Hello, this is Coach Brian from Cause Events, and welcome to Coach's Corner. So today we're talking about some gadgets and stuff and things that you can use for training. Some training aids are really important, especially if you're working in your open water practices. And so today we're going to be talking about the swim buoy. So this is a swim buoy. It has a belt which attaches around your waist, connects with a strap. It actually has this one has a dry bag in it, so you can, if you're on those long swims, those really long adventure swims, you can stick a water bottle or a snack in there. You can also put your phone in there. I'd recommend putting it in a Ziploc first. Then you just simply roll it up and attach it. And it's closed, it's watertight. Some water can possibly get in there, but it's very unlikely. And what you do is you blow it up, and it's a flotation device. Now this is a very high visibility, 2 different colors, so it's easy to spot. I actually had a boater come up next to me one time and say, "I thought you were a buoy," because he saw this, and I was just taking a break. I was resting. This floats behind you as you swim. It doesn't interfere with your kick or anything. It's just right there. You'll notice it at first, and then after a short time, you won't even pay any attention to it. And I will pull it around from behind me a lot of times, and I'll just put it there and float and just rest. Sometimes I'll hop it behind my head, kick my legs up, float, close my eyes, just take a little bit of a break. And it's important sometimes when you're swimming, if you got there like I do, and we'll swim a couple miles sometimes, it's nice to stop and take a break. You don't want to go into the shore. You just want to stop where you are, take a little break. If there's no hazards around you like boats or people in kayaks or paddle boards, just take a little bit of a break. You can relax. You can stop and open it up, take your water bottle out, take a drink, take a snack. I've done that in the middle of the ocean. It's nice to be able to have that option. Now, you can't use this in a race. This is an unfair advantage because you have a float that you can use, but you can use it for training. And I encourage my triathletes, especially when they're new to open water swimming or if there's hazards out there that I can't mitigate, to take one. I've got 10 of these that I loan out to my athletes when they're training, and they seem to be just fine with them. Especially when you're first going out, the first couple of times, there's a lot of anxiety they have, and just having something that they can float with alleviates a ton of the anxiety. It doesn't eliminate it, but it takes one problem off the table. Now, this is an Xterra brand. A lot of other companies, most wetsuit companies, make their own brand. You can find these on Amazon. You can find them at the swim outlet. You can find these in a lot of different places, and you'll find that they're easy to use. After you get done, you rinse them off just like you would your wetsuit. If I use these, and I use these especially when I swim long distances, I'll take these, rinse it off with my wetsuit, put them both in a bag, and take them home, hang them up, and let them dry. So it's not very complicated, pretty simple little device, a great training aid. They cost anywhere from $10 to $25 depending on the brand, the material. This is an inexpensive one. It goes between 10 and 15 bucks usually. So they're not expensive, but it's cheap insurance when you're first starting with open water swimming, or you're swimming someplace that there are boats, so you're visible. You can also attach snap lights and other things to these to make them even more visibility, especially in visibility compromised times, like you might be swimming out a little later or you're going out early just before sunrise. Just gives you another layer of protection. Okay, well, that's what I've got today for one simple little product, and next time we'll look at something else.